And we are back with North Carolina DMV Commissioner Wayne Goodwin taking your questions. This question is, do all driver's licenses automatically have the real ID now, or do you still have to ask for that?
You can ask for that. It's a voluntary service. If you have already brought the paperwork with you that would make you eligible for the real ID, we'll go ahead and process it. There's no extra cost. And I would encourage folks to ask for the real ID, because starting in May of 2025, unless Department of Homeland Security changes things, you're going to need that real ID if you're going to fly domestically here in the United States.
This person says, I moved out of state and registered my car in that state. I have now moved back to North Carolina and I have my North Carolina plate that I had before. Can I register and keep that plate, or do I have to pay for a new plate?
If you have registered the vehicle in another state and then you come back into North Carolina, you need to re-register the vehicle, and that may very well trigger a new plate. Depends upon what's happened with that plate. Did you turn it in? If you still have it, it may not be valid for a number of reasons. So don't just assume you can put a plate right back on. You need to confer with the license plate agency and the DMV.
Do teenagers need insurance for a driver's permit, or do they just need a driver's license?
Teenagers, if you're a level 1 provisional, just a permit, you are driving under the parent or the guardian's insurance. Once the teenager receives the actual license, not the permit, then they'll need to be added to the insurance policy for the parent, grandparent, whoever the guardian is, wherever they live. So that's a very common question. In fact, that's happening with my son right now. He has his level 1 permit himself.
All right, and he does not need insurance until he actually gets his actual license. Got it. Okay.
Right.
Let's talk about this. What happens if you lose your license and you need a replacement license? What do you need to get that replacement license?
What you need is that if you're going to request a duplicate online, you need to have your driver license number. And I encourage you, if you haven't already done that, write down your driver license number somewhere so you have it. If you don't have your driver license number memorized or written down somewhere and you've lost it, that means you can't order it online. Then you can go in person, and they'll be able to pull up your record with your driver's license number. So all is not lost if you lose your driver's license. It would help if you have your driver license number so you can order it online and not have to worry about going in person. I think folks would like to avoid going in person to the DMV if they can help it.
For sure. I appreciate the dad joke as well. All right. This person says, at what age do seniors have to retake the driving skills test?
Part of it depends upon what's happening medically. We have a medical review unit, and if a doctor or observationally we determine that someone may need to retake the test, we can require that. But if someone doesn't need to, then they don't.
This question is, if my driver's license is expired and I'm no longer driving, do I have to come in person to get an ID card?
You can convert it to a ID card. I would first try to see if you can do that online. You should be able to. If not, then just go to your local driver license office and convert it to a state ID. And that is a wise thing to do, because even if you no longer drive, that ID is helpful for any number of reasons: housing, banking, you name it. That's a wise decision to make.
All right, we have about under a minute. What do you wish everyone knew about the DMV?
Is that there's not always a line and not always a long wait. You just have to be smart about it and use the tools that are online to determine what works best for you. And I'm delighted to say that since you and I first started having these meetings and these conversations, we've hired over 250 people. We filled 250 position vacancies statewide, and that helps shorten lines and shorten wait times. So go online if you can. Know that lines are shorter, wait times are shorter, and we're here to help you. So thank you so much for helping to educate the public about their DMV.
Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate your time and your expertise. Thank you so much. If you missed any of this, maybe you need to tell a friend or a family member what he said, you can find it online in the Who Wants to Know section.